Hey everybody, welcome to another MiniVerse Make It Mini. This is the appliances video. This one is the juice machine, the juice. So we're going to open this one up. We'll see what it looks like. These are actually the kind of working appliances. They kind of work. They don't work perfect, but they're okay. I do like that these bigger ones open really nice usually. I say that as I don't open it. Okay, on the other one, where are you, little arrow? There it is. Okay. This one looks a lot like the soda machine. Yeah, I did the soda machine in a previous one. And this one looks, except for the juice, then it looks exactly the same. By the way, there's two colors you can get. So you buy the one that says juice on the side, and you can either get this kind of like a silvery colored one, or you can get like, oh no, you get yellow juice or pink juice. And it looks like I got the yellow juice, so that, which is fine with me. I don't care, one way or the other. There's your little mat, which you'll put back there. We don't need that. Don't need the directions. I've already done one of these before, so I know how they work. Okay, we got our two cups, cup holder, lids, and you get your straws. Right there. I think that's all that's in there. Yep. And then this is your machine, which we'll pull out of here. You do have to snap like the, you have to snap the bottom. Oh, this one's different. Okay. That's like connected. I wonder if you can connect the other machines. I never noticed that before. If you can, then that's a new one on me because I did not know you could do that. It'd be like it's really narrow. It'd be like a convenience store, you know. I will get it in there. There it goes. Okay, there's your machine. Put your resin in here. This is where your ice goes. Right in there, which I think that looks better than the last one I did that had ice in it. Here's your juice. The lid for the juice goes right there. So that's all for that. Put that there, put that there. And then we've got our cup holders. Like I said, get our cups out of the way. And this is our resin and our, I'm guessing our ice. Our juice and our ice. Yep, there's our little bag of, oh, it's like, okay, gotcha. Okay, here's the little coasters. There's usually two of them. Yep, keep cool. This ice is like crushed ice. It's like, it's almost sandy looking. It wasn't, the last one I did, the soda machine, was like big chunks of ice, like big squares of ice. This is like little pieces, like powder almost. I always use tweezers to try to get this tape off because I can't hardly get my fingers underneath it. Okay, so there's that. And there's the ice. I may have to look at the directions after all. I do have scissors this time, so I'm not cutting them with my X-Acto knife, but I want to make sure I'm getting the ice. I'm sure you just dump it in there and then fill your cups up from there, but I want to make sure, you know, I doubt myself a little bit. So there's the juice one, pretty cool. Like I said, you can get pink or the yellow one. And they do come apart if you want them to come apart. Why would you take them apart? Just leave them. Okay, so let's see how you put these together. Yeah, it's literally just pour it in there. Put your ice in there, put your juice in there. Yep, that's it. Juice dispenser, that's all it says. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to open this. And you may need to squeeze a little bit of this out just to get it started because it doesn't like to get started. You may need a little light. Now the bad thing is that the light is it's going to cast some shadows, but it's okay. I'm going to get this started. And I'm going to lay this right in there. It should just go right into that little cup right there. Yep. And this will go close right up on it so you don't even know it's there. And then this, and we'll let it fill up. And this is our ice, but it's like I said, this is like a really fine, like sandy looking ice. Look at that. If I can. It's going to have to be loose to come out of that dispenser. I'm just curious at how loose. Oh yeah, that's like salt. It literally looks like salt. So let's pour it in here. Okay, and we'll put our lid back on there. And I found, oh, it's crushed ice. It does say crushed ice. I just didn't realize that before. So I'm going to give this a minute for the resin to run down. I'll be right back. I'm just going to give it just a few minutes. Okay, I gave it just a little bit of time. So let's see how the ice works. I'm going to hold this down while we dispense ice. Hopefully you can kind of see in there. And you probably have to take the lid off and kind of shake it around, but I'm going to fill it up to that line. We'll see how much I have left. Let's see. It's safer if you just take the lid off and shift your salt crystals, basically is what they look like, forward. And let's fill this one up. Let's see how full I got this one. Need to go forward a little bit more. Definitely some still in there. Little shot in there. Yeah. It's not angled really sharp, and the little crystals they're like stack electricity is holding them to the sides, but I think I got it pretty even. I need to take a little bit of this out. I can. Good thing is nothing's in place just yet. Yeah, and I'm going to open my straws. All right, so let's see if the resin's ready yet. And it may come down to the point where I have to take it and just squeeze it out of the bottle. But let's see how it works. Let's move this one so I don't knock that over completely. I'm trying to find a good angle for you so you can see. You can kind of see it from there. It's not like it comes out fast anyway. Or at all. Oh, here comes a little bit. It definitely doesn't run out. It more drips out instead of running out. It's just not it's too thick to really run. So you don't have to worry about it overflowing your cup or anything. So don't stress about that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to squeeze the resin container. So might just have to just fill it up like this. I'll just fill it up like this. It's easier that way. Yep. There we go. Now let's fill it up. I'm going to put it up above the line for sure. There we go. Now it's running out. Okay, you can see how full I got that one. And I'm going to stir it up with a straw in just a second. Actually, let me go get a toothpick. I'll be right back. All right, so this is not going to settle on its own. So I'm going to take this toothpick and just like stir it up a little bit. Because if you don't do this, it's just going to have resin sitting on top of, like, looks like salt. So I'm going to stir it up. I don't know if you're supposed to. It doesn't say to do this in the directions. Well, it kind of has a picture of the straw stirring it up. So I guess that could be what they mean. But yeah, that looks more like a juice in ice right there. And I'll add more resin to that as well. Let me do it to the other one. Probably could have put a little resin in the bottom first and then put it in there, but I don't think that would make a huge difference anyway. Okay. Lay that there. Let's put a little bit more resin in here. I can't see any better than you can, so. Fill up my cup with juice. Okay. Still need to work on that one a little bit. It's got some at the very bottom. There's a piece of ice that's fallen. Let me see. Yeah, I pretty much ran all that out. I'll tell you what I'm just going to do is I know the machine's cool, but it tends to slow things down. I can do it faster with this. Oops, tripped a little bit. Okay, I think that's about all I'm Don't knock over your your ice container because it gets the little things all over the place. The little icy, salty looking stuff went everywhere. Okay, so now I'm going to take this little toothpick that I had a while ago, and I'm going to go in here and just get this last little bit of ice stirred up. And I'm okay with some resin being on the top, on the lip. Actually, I may put some on the lip because I want it to, I want the lid to stick. So you want a little resin up on the lip a little bit. Okay, so now I'm not going to forget what I did with the last one. First I'm going to clean up my resin that I dropped. Okay, I'm going to stick my lids on here. And open my straws and stick those in there. Cool. So I'm going to get this under the light, the UV light. I'll be right back. Okay, I cleaned up a little bit while this was baking. So let's see what they look like. Oh yeah. They turned out really nice. Little straws in there. It looks like the juice is in there. The little straws are going out of the bottom. There's some ice at the bottom. That's okay. Still looks like it has crushed ice, so I think that's pretty cool. So it comes with these little cup holders. You can put it in here, or you can put it on your little coasters and have your drinks. So I think that's cool. So I hope you enjoyed that one. That one was pretty simple to make. The juices and these juice things, they work okay. They do come out. They just it takes them forever. If I'd squeezed the rest of that into there, it would have been fine. I just took it and squeezed it in directly into the cups. If you want to ever like use this again for whatever reason, you do want to make sure you clean this out really good because it will get the resin down inside there. So just use some alcohol-based like wipes or the rubbing alcohol or something like that, and it'll clean it out of there pretty good. So hope you enjoyed this. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. I do have a bunch of these to put together, this and food and everything else. I really appreciate you giving me a thumbs up if you like the video, and it encourages me to do more. And comment if you feel so moved, and I will catch you next time.